Hello everyone, today is the 16th of June 2014 and I am 6 months on testosterone. Yes, 6 months, half a year. It's been an incredible journey so far in this half a year. I've not regretted a single decision and I'm glad I took this and I'm really happy about it. And I have to say, first of all, I want to talk about my friends, and then I'm going to talk about. Oh, should I talk about my changes? Okay, you know what? First, let me talk about my changes. Right, changes wise, my voice seems to be getting a bit deeper. Like, I go to my monthly youth group and not youth group, support group, and they always compliment that how much my voice has changed since the last time I saw them, which is good to hear, basically. But and I've also like gotten a lot of chin hair and upper lip hair. My eyebrows are just gone bushier. That's like the hair on hair. But hair wise, like my thighs, the back of my thighs, the back of my legs, um, you know, I have like tiny hair on my back. But I have no hair on my arms. It's really funny. I'm very self-conscious about my hair because I personally believe that I'm ridiculously hairy for 6 months, for just being 6 months, because I see guys on trains or buses or just walking down the street, and if they've got shorts on, then I don't normally look at people in the eye, but when I'm walking down the street, I'm like, oh, nice shoes, look up, and I see the legs, and I'm like, and I see it's a man's leg, I'm like, oh, that man has hair, but it's not as thick and curly and dark as mine. So, and then it really tends to put me off because it puts me off from buying shorts because it's summer now and my friends are like, it's summer, girls are wearing skirts or dresses or whatever they wear, and you are going to be stuck wearing jeans or chinos. And I was just like, yep. So, the idea for now is to hopefully go into some shop, try on some shorts, and see how I feel. That's the next plan of like self-confidence building. Um, yeah, so talk about hair. One of the things I've noticed is fat distribution. Now, I personally see fat distribution because I know that a lot of people say that you only get fat distribution um, when you've been about testosterone for about a year or more, and that's when you start seeing it differently. The only parts I've seen fat distribution as it's not on my hips or my bum, though my bum does feel a bit flatter though, looks a bit flatter. Is these bits here, that bit here, like when I was pre-testosterone, I already had broad shoulders, and it was kind of this like a big build, not a skinny lean guy kind of build, but like a big. If I basically took steroids and junkies, I'd be like I looked like a miniature on Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was a bodybuilder. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I think anyway. But yeah, so I've noticed like when I put on tops now, because I normally wear shirts, so this is like a polo top, and I've got another top, and this is new, and it's basically when I put it on, it's fitted really nicely, and it's sometimes I'm having difficult with that when I was pre-testosterone, but now it just seems to be working, like it just fits really nicely. Still working on the waist. Obviously it's difficult me buying jeans. But like when I buy chinos, they're okay. But the jeans bit is kind of hard. So I'm just stuck going to Primani. So I actually only own one pair of male jeans, and I have about 3 colored chinos, and oh, I have black skinny jeans as well. But they are actually, if I'm honest, they are actually women black skinny jeans. But they don't look they don't look you can't tell they're women's basically, so that's okay. But I don't wear them very often. Yeah, that fashion is fat distribution. Facial hair, like I said. Sex drive. Uh, My sex drive is okay. These past 6 months. Obviously, yeah, I admit there were times when I was like, okay, I'm really horny. Um, but then there's times when I'm like, oh, I'm okay. Um, but I know some guys like they will say that when their sex drive just goes to extreme and they have to sort themselves out, and I'm just like, really? That's never happened to me that bad. So yeah, that's all been good. Uh, what else? Yeah, that's the only changes I can tell you about. Oh, one of the things I've noticed is obviously seeing my face every day, I can't tell the difference. But like, um, I I did some. I had to take some passport photos, and I had my old photo, and my friend was like, "All right, look between your old photo and your passport photo." I was looking at it, and I said, "I do look a bit same, but like there's something different about me. Like it's the jaw, or like the jaw's different. There's um." It looks like it's basically it's the same face, but it's like it's turned slightly like a click, and it's like gone manly. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, but yeah. So I don't personally see much changes on my face. Voice is obviously hearing my voice every day. It sounds the same to me, but like I can feel it coming from my chest, and I feel it vibrating a lot. And it's quite interesting because sometimes when I not speak for quite a period of time, and then I say something, and I'm like, "Is that my voice?" And they're like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, okay." But sometimes I haven't phoned or kept in contact with some of my old friends, and and like the last person I called, not last a very long friend of mine I called, and I think it was about a month ago, and I said hello, and they're like, "Is Aiden there?" And I was just like, "Yeah, it's me," and they're like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "What's wrong?" And then they're like, "Your voice." I was just like, "Oh, is that good?" And they're like, "Yeah," and yeah, so they don't, so they're quite surprised about my voice. They say it sounds different, so that's okay. Um, Now let's talk about friends. That's the stuff I really wanted to talk about. Um, yeah, so past 6 months, I've had the most amazing support and love I can get from people. I only add a certain people on my Facebook because I find it private. Because obviously it's my Facebook, it's private, and if I want to express myself being transgender on a status and not get any bad feedback from another person, then obviously I wanted that. So I had difficulties with that. Like I had to make before that I had two previous Facebook accounts, and I deactivated both of them. And this is one that I've added people that I know who are safe with me and understand my needs and know that I'm transgender and understand that some circumstances like some you can't say some things and sometimes you can. Basically, they get the whole point. And a lot of certain people have helped me out in some really good places, and I think in my fair share I've helped them out as well. Um, like yeah, so I just want to tell like a few people thank you, like Sky, thank you, Justina, thank you, Mert, thank you, Kizzy, thank you, Nick, thank you, all of the QINers, thank you, all of Tea on Tuesday, thank you, all of the people on my Facebook private transport group, thank you for your help, everyone, thank you so much, and yeah, and I'm just gonna end it like this. If you guys got any more requests or anything you want to ask me, obviously Facebook message me, or if you have my number, stuff like that. I have Instagram. I have everything. So, or you can just email me on YouTube. So yeah, anything you want to know or say, just ask me. And I hope that you guys are well, and hope you've had a lovely weekend. And good luck for this week. I've been doing this video at it's 3:30 in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video now. So thank you very much for watching, and happy 6 months to me.